Hey, welcome to Valle. Today we're going to take you on a little tour of our permaculture farm, show you a little bit how we're living sustainably, and introduce you to the team. Let's start with Anna, who's going to take you to breakfast.
In this area, we do the composting process from the organic matter of our kitchen. Once it's done, we can use it in our gardens and curbs at level. This is a nursery. Here we germinate different varieties and species of plants. These seeds are, for example, tobacco seeds that we germinate, and once they're bigger, like for example these chili seeds, chili sprouts, we put them into little cups like this ones that later on we're gonna plant in the gardens or in the food forest. We also have another species like this wild tomato. We have oregano as an example of medicinal plant, or ornamental ones like these Valle imperialis or this flowering vine, Ipomoea. This is another part of the nursery in which we have more resilient plants, but doesn't have to be necessary under a roof. For example, these lengua de suegra, or we also do stakes out of plants, trimmings like this bougainvillea that is already sprouting. And once it has roots, we can plant them.
And this is our little recycling center. It's built from bamboo from our farm, as well as extra pieces of a roofing project we did, the little leftovers. We're able to reuse them here. Sometimes we have fires out here where we get to sit back, enjoy this beautiful view of the town of Pachi. We're coming into a little parking area, a composting center, and the nursery, which Anna was describing earlier. Come on in. I'm here to talk about this bioconstruction project. We were practicing to build a house out of only bamboo. So this is a 4-column system, which is really resilient, strong, and resilient against earthquakes. You can actually throw a floor beam out from these and the roof beam above and make a nice little cabin using this technique. Wild raspberry. And here we have our beautiful teepee, which we use all natural volcanic rock. You can look at this floor, beautiful. I build up the retention walls. We use no cement in this process. Built up the teepee, all bamboo construction. We even have a natural floor made out of dirt. This is where a lot of the rocks come from. Look at these beautiful volcanic rock stairs. No concrete needed. We just take the rock out of the forest, cut it as we need to form a shape, and we can build our stairs and retaining walls without anything else. This rocks. Welcome to our workshop. This is a little workshop we built out of bamboo again. We left this beautiful targwa tree coming out through the middle. Let's go check out a house we just built. Check this beautiful wall. We were able to make dimensional bamboo. That's no easy task. We've got a beautiful recycled floor. Look at the different wood colors. This is many types of wood. There used to be a cabin in this barn, smaller, that was fully eaten by termites in the bases, but we were able to rescue a lot of the materials. Over half the materials in this cabin are recycled, so we're pretty happy about that. We've got a little bedroom up there for our guests to stay in. Gotta find a ladder to get there. And this bathroom turned out just beautiful. We've got a nice volcanic rock, half wall here to keep the water inside the shower. Got this beautiful open window. We're pretty much in the forest here. The squirrels come and visit, the birds come and visit while we're taking a shower. It's a really nice space. You hear a beautiful balcony with our friend Emma.
So another part of our everyday life is co-living. We are some people living and collaborating here, some people that comes here and volunteer for a while, for a few weeks or months, and some people that just comes from Monday to Friday. So we have different social dynamics, which includes daily tasks like making kombucha, making sourdough bread, or cooking our meals, or having a wellness activity such as yoga, dancing, or in fire at the TV, or outdoors, depending on the weather. And all of these social dynamics also implies patience and a good harmony in order to have, a good lifestyle. So we have been implying nonviolent communication techniques to have a self-connection, connect with others, acknowledge each other's feelings, acknowledge the needs of the earth, and we all connect from our needs. And in this way, we are able to resolve in a more pacific and harmonious way our conflicts.
Thanks, Anna.
Bye, Jeff.
Hola, chicos. Hola, hola. And here we have the original infrastructure of the farm, which we've been fixing up as much as possible. We've just taken advantage of the original building, not use so many materials. We had to replace the roofs. We had to seal a bunch of holes. A lot of insects living in there, but we've got them to a point of really nice living. In this cabin, all the volunteers stay here. Upstairs here is where 3 of us who live in the community stay. And then downstairs is our community kitchen. And here we have a rainwater collection tank using a special technology called ferro cement. It uses the least amount of materials possible. The walls are only about 1 inch thick on that thing. And it can store up to 5,000 liters, and it collects rainwater from our roof. And we can use that for irrigation needs. It's at the highest point of the farm, so from here, gravity lets us bring the water down without any pumping needs. Here's our greenhouse. This was one of the first bioconstruction projects we did. Here we're able to grow in a microclimate where, certain things, plants that are affected by the humidity can grow. So as you can see here, it is an example of a special bamboo connection called a fish mouth. Nice, smooth, round curves to sit this other bamboo inside, using the bike tire to strap it down.
Hello community, welcome to the gardens of Finca Valle. My name is Max Solano. It's a pleasure to be here. Here we got our beautiful greenhouse. All the garden beds work with SAPs, which means syntropic agroforestal systems. Basically here what we do is make a double dig up to 50 centimeters and add different layers of organic matter to improve the soil, the quality of the soil, and also to expand the lifespan of the plants. A really important aspect in Finca Valle that we work on is the integration and rotation of different crops. We associate different types of crops because that allows the soil to improve in different ways. If we only plant one thing, we're more susceptible to plagues and diseases. While if we continue to reproduce different types of plants, the integration of plants protects the soil, protects like certain plants, and allows for the nutrient cycle to be more effective. In that way, we can plant in a more sustainable and organized way. We need to just make sure have a register of what we plant in each one of the beds. A very important aspect as well is the production of local and native seeds. We like to preserve and not be dependent on external sources to have our own seed production. So, as we can see here, at the top of this beautiful plant, we got the tobacco seed. Well, continuing on, another really important aspect of Finca Valle is the use of compost. We use compost to enrich our soils, be able to plant in the best possible way. This is a mixture of different elements, and now I'm going to plant this chili we got here. It's really important for plant to be safe in space. A little bit of mulch layering, covering it. There, out she goes. Here in our biofabric, we have different preparations, organic preparations that we use to fuel continuing the quality of our soil and of the plants. For instance, here we got our liquid microorganisms. We can see it here quickly. It has a lot of yeasts and microorganisms. This preparation has many components, and it has many benefits for the soil and the plants. It helps to germinate the seeds faster. It helps plants to grow their roots deeper and more steadily. It also allows microorganisms to biodegrade, compost faster. It has many uses for the farm. So this is like the basis of organic agriculture here in Finca Valle, and we try to apply this at least 2 times a week. The idea is to improve constantly the ecosystem until eventually it's very abundant and we don't even need to fumigate.
Welcome to Valle's edible forest. Here we have 5 terraces in which we've been planting a lot of food trees and coffee. Let's go, let's meet the curves. This is the curve number 5. Here we have a lot of medicinal plants. For example, lavender, aloe, chamomile. Let's go and meet the plants. Here we also have thyme, rice, food tree, berries, and aloe. And a lot of turmeric. In this curve, we have mostly grains, but here you can see carrots, some medicinal plants, coriander, and here we have vetiver. This is the kind of grass that helps us retaining the soil, and that way we don't have to use concrete. Here you can see more coffee, cacao, onions, and edible roots. Onion, mango. This is called higuerilla. And this is another edible root called tiquisque. It's delicious. This is the second curve. It has a lot of flowers, tropical fruits, and it's just beautiful. Here we have a lot of limes growing. You have to take a look at this flower. The smell is just amazing. And the colors as well. This is a passion fruit flower. We've been harvesting bunches of bananas. This is the first curve. We also have coffees, fruit trees, and a lot of flowers and succulents. And of course, we also have avocado, or wheat, yucca, and pioneer plants like this guarumo. Dragon fruit, succulents, banana, cardamom, and guava. We also have tuna, this lemongrass, and we have here at guanabana also growing. Wait, look at the view. It's just amazing. Sugar cane, eucalyptus. Can you hear? There's a lot of birds, butterflies, different kind of insects and animals here. We're gonna see Don Humberto. He knows a lot about the forest. He's been working for here in this forest for more than 20 years. He really knows it. Quería ver si me podía contar cuáles son sus actividades diarias aquí de mantenimiento.
Bueno, mis actividades diarias son mantener los árboles, los pequeños árboles, libres de hierbas invasoras para que se levanten y crezcan, tengan un buen desarrollo. Y también el mantenimiento de los senderos para que las personas pasen y podamos observar a los lados. Entonces, si hago una limpieza al lado del bosque, se puede observar los árboles y no dónde están guiando.
¿Y cuáles son las especies principales que hay aquí?
Que vean aquí, lo que más había era cedro nogal, ríos, guarubos, las ecopias, arguaz. Y unos finos cesas, el pino no es de esta zona, pero ya los habían sembrado desde ese tiempo. Y también matas de banano y plantas de café, porque esto era un cafetal. Y había cítricos bastantes, pero las hormigas los mataron. Bueno, cada planta produce diferentes nutrientes. Entonces es bueno que haya diversidad.
Hey, this is our bamboo cure station where we put natural boron salts into the bamboo with this rubber fitting under gravity pressure. Up there we have a tank filled with our cure. Grab onto these and we can cure our bamboo in just an hour. This really helps us prevent insect attacks like termites, makes bamboo last up to 40 years installed. So this is key to using natural materials on our farm and meeting our bioconstruction goal of building with basically only natural local materials. Let me show you where this comes from.
Colibrí dorado.
Y trajo a nuestro altar un nuevo amanecer. La luz se acerca reflejando la alegría. El viento sopla despertando un nuevo día. Y la frescura en la montaña va llevando
Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. If you'd like to contribute from our transition to a permaculture farm to an environmental learning center, please donate to our GoFundMe campaign and spread awareness so that we can build a classroom and make a bigger impact towards human and environmental consciousness.